I've always been a firm believer that the fastest way to lose your heroes is simply to meet them. Unfortunately, there's just no way for someone in real life to ever match up to the expectations that you have in your head of them. So with that being said, I'll introduce you guys to the group of people that I have no intentions of meeting. Unfortunately, I have met one or two of these, and they were just as wonderful in real life as what I thought. But up first, we have Than from Tidal Gardens. Unfortunately, I have met Than several times in real life, and he is just as wonderful in person as my mind had built him up to be. Than is one of those people who has been in this industry for, I want to say, over 20 years, maybe 25. He's been doing this for quite a long time, but he is a marketing genius, absolute wonder of a person. But more importantly, all of the things that he has built over time, he has shared with us. His YouTube channel is quite old at this point, but he continually pumps out really, really high quality content. Most of us business owners do not have time to sit around watching videos. We just don't, unless it's something that's really like growing our business or teaching us something or something of really high value. We just don't have time to just needlessly fill time because there's always something to do. I have never watched one of Than's videos that I felt like was a waste of time or that I didn't take something away from it. I can't say thank you enough to Than for everything that he's done. Especially, he's even, been very transparent about how he runs his business. He did a video on the Tidal Gardens method, and it's one that I've taken very, very, very close to heart. And I have spent a lot of time reflecting on my own business and what that means as a business owner and how to better improve my business because of it. I know it's so hard to give away these things that are sort of secret or things that make us successful or things that, are sort of the secret sauce behind the scenes that gives us a competitive advantage over everyone else in the industry. Because this industry is super, super, super competitive. Every day there's another, shop popping up or someone else selling from their garage or whatever. It is so hard to have a competitive advantage. But regardless, he has stepped up to the plate and shared with the rest of us all his methods for success. And I sincerely hope that he is one that just continues to keep pushing along and is here for a really, really long time. So, Than, I know we've met a couple times, but we're going to have to nip it in the butt there because, I don't want to lose that feeling that I have for you. Up next, we have Elliot Lim of Marine Collectors. What he's best known for in the industry is producing very high quality, very healthy, and a lot of times very rare and hard to find fish. I don't think your average hobbyist truly understands just how hard it is to consistently and predictably quarantine or produce very healthy specimens, especially a lot of the harder to find, more delicate species. There is so much work and so much money, to be really honest, that goes into producing really high quality fish that Elliot has nailed down. One theme that you will find fairly consistently in my list of people is that all of these people are people who have given back. And Elliot falls under that category that, again, it is very, very hard not to keep these secrets to yourself, but Elliot is out there stepping up to the plate, sharing this wealth of knowledge and helping other businesses improve their processes. There's actually an interview out there between him and Than of Tidal Gardens where he talks about like his quarantine protocol and stuff like that. Again, another one who has just consistently been a massive force of good for this industry and for the hobby, not just from a consumer level, but from a business level as well. Because unfortunately, saltwater industry is actually relatively young. It's a very, very young industry. It's really only been around since like the 80s-ish, in the States anyways. And we are still learning. We're still improving. There's still so much that we don't know. And it takes a lot of trial and error, and a lot of money lost along the way trying to nail down these procedures and processes to really consistently produce good quality, fish and coral. And Elliot is one who, I'm sorry, Elliot. We just, we won't be meeting. I don't want to ruin that. But, big thank you from myself to, both Elliot and Than. All right. This next one is going to get me some heat, but it is what it is. I'm just, I've always shot you guys straight. So here we go. Next one is Ryan Boxsetter from BRS. And regardless of how you feel about what has happened to BRS lately with the takeover of a private equity firm, I would strongly advise you to just take a moment to really think about if you were in his shoes. If you had a family to provide for and you put in all that work to build a business to support your family, it's very likely you would have made the same choices. He put in the work. I still to this day recommend 52 weeks of reaping to people. It is honestly one of the single most useful tools that we have at our disposal that we can just be like, hey, watch this video series. It's going to walk you through step by step in a very chewable and understandable fashion. And it saves, business owners like myself a ton of time trying to walk people through all those little baby steps along the way. Ryan, unfortunately, we will not be meeting either, but I have all the respect in the world for that guy, and I really do hope the best for him. My list is much longer than that, but we're going to keep it at 3 today. If there's someone in the industry that you feel the same way about, let us know in the comments. We would love to hear.